Hello everyone and welcome to another video. So today in this video we are going to take a look at another aquarium heater that I bought from AliExpress. Now this is the upgraded model, and this was also available back then when I bought another aquarium heater which was 25 watt, and this one is the 55 watt. And if you remember my previous video, this was called the K50 model, and I didn't buy this one at that time because I couldn't afford both of them at the same time. So after using the previous heater for about 2.5 years, I decided to buy this one because previous one worked great for me and it is still working. So I thought why not purchase another one. So this is the K50 model, as you can see, and it is a 50 watt heater. You can run this with 220 to 240 volt. I'm sure it is available for other different countries at different voltages. It came with this, I don't know what country uses these types of plugs, but they gave me this extra extension so that I can plug this in my country. On top you can see there is this LED and this LCD display which displays the current temperature of your tank. You will also get a small red color LED which glows when the heater is in heating process. On here you can see the inline temperature thermostat, so you can press this button and it cycles through different values of temperature that you can set. But the problem with this heater is that once the power goes off or anything happens, the heater turns off, the heater defaults back to 26 degrees Celsius. But for me it is not a problem because 26 degrees Celsius is what I like to keep my tanks at. So if you want to change the temperature, you can keep pressing it until you see the desired temperature and then release the button, or stop pressing the button when you see the desired temperature, and the heater will heat your tank to that temperature and then it will keep working like that. But if for some reason the power goes off, the heater will default itself back to 26 degrees Celsius. So that's one of the flaws. In the previous model they did not have this plastic covering at the back. As you can see, inside there is the glass tube which has the heating element, and previously there was this problem that some of the fish may get stuck near the glass tube and could burn themselves. But in this model they introduced this plastic covering so that your fish will not get stuck in the heater. The wire that came with the heater is about again 1 meter long. Up till here it's a little thick because the wire for thermostat is also going here, and then here you have your normal 2-pin plug. So let me just plug it in and see how it is working and what are the temperature setting that you can set on this heater. Okay, so let me just put the heater in. So I've added the heater inside my tank, and as you can see I've plugged it in this small extension, and the heater is not currently facing us at the moment. So as you can see, this is the screen. So let me just dip it a little underwater so that we can see. I hope that's visible. So let me turn it on, and the first thing that you will see is the set temperature. So this is the set temperature, which is 26 degrees Celsius, blinking, and now it will switch to the current temperature of the tank. So as you can see, the current temperature of the tank is about 22 degrees Celsius, and the red LED is glowing, which is signifying that the heater is now heating, and it will heat the water until the water temperature reaches at 26 degrees Celsius. Now here I've got the thermostat, as you can see. So if I press the button on top of there, you will see that the setting will change. So I'm pressing the button now, and by pressing the button you can change the temperature, and it will cycle from the lower values to the higher values. So it goes up to 34 and then goes to 17. So you can set the temperature from 17 degrees Celsius all the way up to 34 degrees Celsius. So let me set the temperature to about 20, so let's say 23 degrees Celsius, and the current temperature is 22 degrees Celsius. So when the water temperature will reach 23 degrees Celsius, the heater will stop heating the water and the red LED will turn off, indicating that the heater has stopped heating. And once the temperature goes below 23 degrees Celsius, the heater will again turn on. So at the moment the current temperature is 22 degrees Celsius, and let's just wait for a second for the temperature to reach 22 degrees Celsius. So as you can see that the red LED has stopped glowing, and the temperature, as soon as the temperature reached 23 degrees Celsius, the heater stopped working. So let me attach the heater properly and show you the temperature setting process. So as you can see, the heater is properly attached, and let me turn it on. And as you can see, you can easily see the temperature reading, because the temperature reading is always on. So this also works as a real-time temperature thermometer for your tank. So let me show you the temperature setting process. As you can see at the screen, it is displaying 23 degrees Celsius. Let's say we want to set the temperature to 24 degrees Celsius. So this is the thermostat, and let me show you. And what you have to do is you have to keep pressing the button until you see the desired temperature. So at the moment you can see that we have 23 degrees Celsius and we want to set the temperature to 24 degrees Celsius. So you want to keep pressing it. So we've got 27 now. Let's increase it. 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, and once you press it again, it will go back to 17. So it cycles between the lower and the upper values. So keep pressing it until you see the desired temperature, and we want to set the temperature to about 24 degrees Celsius. So this is 24. Let's leave it there, and once you leave the button there, the temperature will be set at 24 degrees Celsius. And at the moment you can see that I accidentally unplugged the heater. Also, if you accidentally unplug the heater, or the heater turns off for some reason, the heater will default back to 26 degrees Celsius. So if the power goes off, you will have to again set back the temperature. But for me, 26 degrees Celsius works really fine, so I don't have to bother about setting the temperature again. So let me set the temperature again. I'm pressing the button now. Keep pressing it until you see the desired temperature. I want to set the temperature to about 24 degrees Celsius and leave the button there. And the temperature is now set at 24 degrees Celsius. And as you can see at the moment, the red LED is glowing. That means the heater is working as a heater now. And once the temperature will reach 24 degrees Celsius, it will stop heating. And as we just saw that because of the protective casing around the heater, the fish are not able to get inside the heater, and these are small glowfish danios, and these are not able to get in the heater. So I believe any betta fish or any other small fish will not be able to get inside the heater. So let's just wait for a second and see how long it takes, and see when the heater turns off. So as you saw, the red LED on top of the numerical values turned off. That means the heater stopped heating, and the temperature reached 24 degrees Celsius, which is what we set our tank at. And so this is how the heater works. You can set the temperature from 17 degrees Celsius to 34 degrees Celsius. You just have to keep pressing the button until you see the temperature that you want, and just stop pressing the button once you see the desired temperature that you want, and it will heat the temperature of your tank to that temperature, and then the red LED will turn off. The heater will stop heating, but the display is always on, so you can always monitor the temperature of your tank, whether the heater is heating or not heating. And when the temperature will go below 24 degrees Celsius, the heater will again start heating, and the red LED on top of the numerical values will turn on, indicating that the heater is now heating. So let's just wait for a couple of seconds or minutes and see once the temperature goes below 24 degrees Celsius, whether the red LED comes back on and the heater starts heating the water or not. So as you saw, as soon as the water temperature went below 24 degrees Celsius, which is what we set the temperature at, the LED came on. That means the heater again start heating the water. So these types of heater are very accurate. The only thing is that if electronics is very unpredictable, sometimes they last really long, and sometimes they doesn't last as long as we want them to be. So in my case, previous heater lasted me fairly long, and I hope this one will last me long also. Will again reach 24 degrees Celsius, the heater will again stop heating the water. And while all this is happening, the display is always on, so you can always monitor your tank temperature. So there is no need for using extra thermometer. However, I will still recommend a thermometer in your tank, because sometimes these types of digital thermometer may give you wrong reading. So for good measure, you can always use an extra piece of thermometer in your tank, just to be sure. There we go. This was my video on this digital K50 heater, 50 watt heater. I hope you found this video helpful. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. If you have any question regarding this heater, you can ask me in the comments. I will try to answer them. And by the way, I've been using this heater for more than 3-4 days. So for the past 3-4 days it is working, and I haven't had any problem. So I believe this one is also going to last me like the one that I bought about a couple of years ago. So thanks for watching. Bye.